Okay, how are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I I mean, we are recording this on the day that GMMTV announced the lineups, and I had the bright idea to watch the almost 6 hour live stream live.
Mm-mm.
And it started at 3:30 in my time zone in the morning. So I'm
The
tired. How are
dedication,
you?
the dedication was wild, but it's hilarious because our DMs were literally, you're like, okay, I'm gonna be up and watch it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be asleep because I need to be up to watch Steelheart, so whatever.
Yes. And it's funny because I did take a little nap before we recorded and I woke up to like a bunch of Steelheart stuff. And I know I was like sending you stuff about the lineup announcement last night. And so it's like we're both like super hyper fixated on something.
Priorities.
Mhm.
Um, on that note, we're talking about our November wrap up, November favorites. I'm sure you can guess what some of them are gonna be just based on
I'm
that.
sure. I think we both are rather predictable at times
Yeah,
when it comes to our favorites. And
very much
so like
so.
I'm pretty sure I know what yours are going to be to some degree or another.
Yeah.
Especially one that I'm sure made the list this month.
hmm
Um, and I think mine are pretty predictable too, because I've been spamming you in the DMs about the things that I'm losing my mind over. So,
Well, this is the thing. Like, it's not a surprise to either of us because we just go, oh my gosh, I'm watching this. Oh my gosh, this happened. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
yeah,
Like, we know
I
exactly
was
what's
gonna
going
say
on.
the volumes we could fill with the DMs of us like freaking out about one specific thing.
I know. It's what it is. Like, it's fine.
Exactly.
All right, should I go first or should you go first?
You go first.
Okay, I don't have a lot this month because I did like zero reading, so it's all just shows pretty much.
That's fair.
And the first one, which is almost done and I'm gonna cry, is Punk's Triangle, which we've already talked about before,
Yep.
obviously.
Yes.
But we're on, at the time of recording, we have one more, I think one more episode.
hmm
I, mm.
I can't handle the fact that there's only one more episode left. I need another season after this is over just to handle whatever happens in the last episode.
Yeah, I need them to do season two. I mean, the Japanese series have been getting a lot of season twos lately, so
They have.
maybe we can get a season two because I need it. Like, I need more of these dumb boys.
They're so not smart at all. And I just want to throw them in a paint shaker and make them talk to each other. And it's like, oh my God, I love them. They're little dumb dummies, and I just want to squish them.
I know, I love them so much, and I'm obsessed. I don't want to do any spoilers because you need to go
Yes.
watch it if you haven't. But oh, just all of it.
But like
We literally
the
are just.
aesthetic, the soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
all of it,
Mm-hmm.
everything. I'm just like,
The fashion.
mm-hmm.
Are us spamming in the latest episode, literally thinking the exact same thing. Because I love that you watched it before me and you're like, okay, I need you to watch this because I have thoughts about this thing. And then I watch
Yes,
it and I'm like messaging you and you're like, yes, those are my thoughts.
exactly. Thank you. I'm glad you get it.
Ugh,
Also, my struggle to try to find a cardigan that has broken hearts on it. I cannot find one to save my life. Like my Christmas wish list before and after watching the show is insane because of all of the clothing items I have added to my wish list. And
I know.
I don't buy clothing, but I'm just like, I want that, I want that, I want that.
I know. I want both of their wardrobes. Like I just want all of it, everything. Give it to me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like,
I was even looking up like bucket hat templates online to sew a bucket hat. I'm like, I could sew a bucket hat that looks so terrible and ridiculous.
it just, we're gonna do like a whole episode on this show because we have way too much to say about it. It needs to go somewhere, or I think we're gonna like combust.
We have so many thoughts.
So we can't do it now because it'll be like 5 hours of us just rambling about the show.
Yes, exactly. So on that note, like I feel like while we're talking about JBLs, I have to talk about a JBL that I've already, I think, brought up. I think I brought it up in the last wrap up or in like a recent thing that we talked about.
Hmm.
But the thing is, like, okay, with Punk's Triangle, I think we both knew going in it was probably going to be something we loved. And we both knew from like pre-credit, like pre-opening credits, we were like, this is it, we're hooked, it's everything.
Hmm.
I did not know about School Trip until like the day before it came out. I saw something and I was like, this looks cute. I'm gonna watch it. I am obsessed with this show. Like,
Yes.
it is one of the main shows that I cannot stop thinking about it. I cannot stop talking about it. It's like this underrated standout of the month for me. We're now like, what, 5 episodes in?
Hmm.
And so we're halfway through the series. And it's one of those things, again, I don't want to give spoilers because I feel like I just want everyone to go and watch it. But you have this boy, Hioki, who is in a school class with the group of four heavenly kings who are like basically micro celebrities, like micro influencer kind of vibes. And they're like, you're joining us for the school trip. And, last month we got the school trip, and now we're getting into more of them, like what happens post school trip. And I am feral. I
Yeah.
am unhinged. I have never seen like jealousy and like your mind kind of behavior captured in a way that just drives me so insane. I love this show so much and I could talk about it nonstop and I'm obsessed with it. And I feel like it's another one that I think we're going to end up probably talking about at
Yeah.
length later.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much now, but I can't help it. I love this show so much. I love my little babies. I love my probably neurodivergent little Hioki. Like,
It's
he's
so good.
perfect, and
It's
I want
so
to protect him
cute.
and hug him.
It's so cute. And also I recently found out that the actors want to keep it going. So maybe season two? Maybe?
Oh God, I need season 2 so bad. I love them all so
They're
much.
so cute. And like this episode was so good. Oh, also the like cinematography and the
Oh,
lighting and
it's
color
beautiful.
choices are so good. So
It's
good.
beautiful. It's so stunning. I
It's
can't get enough
amazing.
of it.
Amazing. Okay, my next one, we're moving off of JBLs now to kind of a surprise for me. Um, because it's a show that like I haven't watched anything from this pair before, so like even though they're very popular, and that's Goddess Bless You from Death. So I didn't watch Pit
Okay.
Babe, but obviously I know
I did.
everything about Pooh Pavel. Like I know them. They exist everywhere, so I see them all the time. But I didn't watch Pit Babe at all. And I went into Goddess because I'm like, oh, I love a supernatural. I love a mystery. Like, give me some dark vibes. Oh my goodness. Like, this show has me hooked. Like, yes, okay, like Pooh Pavel, great chemistry, yeah, 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 whatever. I want to know what is happening. Like, I want to know what is going on with this mystery. So basically, we follow Thoop, who's like this guy who was raised in a temple, and he can see ghosts. And he's always been able to see ghosts. And like the temple master passes away, so he moves into the city, and now he's like struggling because he sees them everywhere. And he is found at a murder scene and is brought in as a suspect and meets Singha, who is like the kind of cop on the case. And we watch what happens. And it's so interesting because like Singha is very much like skeptic. He's like, ghosts aren't real. Like, this is stupid. Like, you obviously are just lying to me. Like, you probably did it, whatever. But then, they start piecing things together. Things are getting weirder. We get a really Ooh, there's this antagonist that comes into the show, and like props to this actor because I hate his guts. I cannot stand this man every time he's on screen. He's the worst person in the entire show, and I'm like, I don't care. You need to go away. Like, just leave, just go somewhere because I can't stand this man. And I'm like, good job to this actor because he is doing the work. And I found out that actually he's like 23 and he looks like a 30-year-old man with like the aura of this horrible person. And I'm like, how so how are you so young but make me hate you so much? I don't know. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this show. I need to know what happens. Also, like, it is horror. So if you can't handle horror, do not watch. Like, do not watch. Like, I think, so I didn't finish Kemjera, but a lot of people compared the two of them because they're both like horror BLs, and Goddess is like scarier. It is more horror leaning than romance leaning. So if you don't like horror, don't watch it.
Okay, because I feel like we also had um oh, what was it? That was also way more horror leaning than romance leaning. Um, it had Barcode and Copper and Ta. What was it? I cannot
Was
think of the
it
name of it.
Dead Friend Forever?
Yes, Dead Friend Forever, where it was like people went in expecting like super chemistry, and you did get those like moments where it was like, oh, there's romance, oh, there's an NC scene, but it was like horror.
Mm-hmm.
There was like mega gore in that show. Like it was like intense, it was dark, it was wild, and I loved that one.
Yeah.
But I struggled to watch that show week to week. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
one of those that it was like I had to watch it all at once. And I think that's what's keeping me from Goddess Bless You from Death is like I have to wait until I know like
What happens?
that it's over
Yeah.
so I can watch it all at once because I don't think I can mentally handle like trying to wait for answers.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's just like so much. And I made the mistake of starting another show this season that I was like, oh, this looks great. And it's a pair I love and everything else. And then, like, halfway through the season, find out that it was like much darker than I expected. And I'm like, I don't think I can handle another series that's going to emotionally wreck me right
No,
now. I
and
need to wait until one
that's
is
the
over and then
thing.
watch the other.
Like Goddess, I think this is the thing is like obviously the chemistry is there, like the acting is great, but s- I think the thing that really was impressive to me is like the special effects and the makeup, like the ghosts, like stunning. Obviously like horrific because it is like supposed to be scary, but like stunning. And like as someone who used to like watch I think it was like Face Off, like the competition show where they have to do like special effects makeup and like turn somebody into a monster or whatever. Like I love special effects. Like that's something that's so fascinating to me. So to see them like put out these ghosts and like multiple every single episode that look flawlessly scary and like completely different and unique. Like, ooh, it's so good. Oh, the horror is great.
Well, and I think the thing is one, Thai ghosts are incredibly scary and like a whole different level than the ghosts that we have like in the West.
Hmm.
And then also, I think a lot of times when we're watching things from Thailand, we're used to, and this is no shade at GMMTV, but GMMTV usually handles ghosts with a large amount of camp.
Yeah.
And so we see ghosts and we see like the special effects makeup, but it's not always intended to be scary Thai ghost. It's intended to be camp Thai ghost.
Hmm.
And so like we get ghosts, we get like there's a level of scary to it, but it's like it's not meant to be horror or
Yeah.
horrific or like
Hmm.
terrifying. Whereas like the gifs and like images and clips that I've seen of Goddess, it's like, oh, this is meant to be horrific. Like you are meant to be scared of these
Oh yeah.
ghosts.
Hmm.
And I feel like my like knowledge of Thai ghosts has been like more camp Thai ghosts, where it's like I know that these are horrifying. Let's have it with a dose of camp.
Yeah.
And Goddess is not that.
Mm-mm, no. Mm-mm.
And so it's like I am so excited to see the artistry there, but I also am like well unprepared for the like horror of it all.
It's funny too, because like I'm not typically a horror watcher. Like I love to read horror, but I don't usually watch it because it's like too intense for me. So I'm very surprised that I'm actually like enjoying this one and not just feeling like so incredibly stressed out about it. But like something about
Yeah.
it, I'm like, I think too, part of it is like their balance of horror to like solving the mysteries and like life stuff is very good. So it doesn't feel like I'm constantly like stressed out.
Yeah. I do feel like change is good at balancing like the mystery elements of their show with the other plot elements they're pushing, whether that's horror, whether that's romance, whether that's racing, whether that's I
Hmm.
mean they're very good at that balance between the two genres when they're trying to do something with some mystery to it. I mean like Pit Babe, you go in thinking this is an Omega verse about racing, and then it's like, oh, by the way, human trafficking. And so it's like
Yeah.
there's this whole mystery to be unpacked there, and they do well at like dosing that out, but also having you root for the couples involved and having you root for the characters who are there, whether or not they're like in a relationship or you want them to be in a relationship. You're like, I'm rooting for this character's
Hmm.
growth or performance here or happiness or whatever. And I feel like they balance it really well. So,
Yeah, the balance is really good because it's not feeling like it doesn't feel rushed. It feels like any information we learn, like it makes sense in how things are going. And then the horror elements, I guess also because the horror is very much like focused around one character because he's the person seeing the ghosts and stuff. Like it's not all the time everywhere. It's very much like specific to this one character who's experiencing it, not like, oh, it's all over the place and everybody's living it.
yeah, which is kind of, to me, that's kind of nice that it's got that balance.
Hmm.
And like, I feel like that kind of leads in well to my series because I also have a Thai series that I'm watching right now that has some mystery and has some stress and also has things that only one person can see happening.
Hmm.
So I've been watching Head to Head. And as I mentioned, I was like, oh my God, cute, funny, hilarious. You've got JJ Chayakorn being like his usual silly, ridiculous self with all his over-the-top facial expressions. It is GMM TV, so you've got like the sound effects. You've got the like the random engines revving and cat mews and things like that. And so it's very like camp. But you get halfway through the series and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm emotionally wrecked. And I was not prepared for this because I've been laughing for 4 episodes. Why am I sobbing and needing Kleenexes? Like, I have to go and get like emergency emotional supplies. So, in this show, we have a pair of fashion majors who have spent their whole lives competing. And like their moms are best friends, their neighbors, their whole life has been spent fighting over like every single thing, down to like who pulls out of the driveway first in the morning. And they're sitting there like flipping each other off and like cussing each other out and things like that. Like who wins the bike race, who gets the guy. In fact, like Jay is not even probably interested in guys. He's like, I'm literally dating this guy because you were dating him and I can win. And so it's like, it's not even about the guy. It's about like, I want to win over whatever Jen has.
Hmm.
And so as we see like Jay and Jen kind of continue to compete, Jay starts having visions of his life with Jen. And it's things like calm, normal, non-competitive life where they're like going on dates and eating ice cream. They're sitting together in like bright sunlit rooms. Like it's all very sweet. Um, but he has this flash right before he gets into a car crash. And this leads him to break his arm and also leads their mothers, who are best friends, to punish them by saying, from now on, until his arm heals, you have to live together, you have to eat together, you have to share a bed because that's all the condo has is one bed. Like, you are responsible for each other's well-being until Jay recovers from his injury. But his visions kind of show more and more glimpses of their life together and start to come true. And he has to kind of reckon with the way his visions make him feel, but also where they're coming from and what it means for their shared future as he sees these things. So it is a series that will hit you like a freight train. You're sitting there, you're happy, everything's fine. Even as he gets in a car crash, you're like, okay, everything's fine. This is so funny. And then you're in ruins. And right now I'm in ruins, and I don't know how I'm going to handle much more of the series because I'm like sobbing every episode. And maybe I'm just an emotional breakdown mess, which is probably true. But also, I was here for funny, campy, stupid fashion majors who just are sitting there being like dummy dum dums, like in Punk's
Hmm.
Triangle, because the first several episodes establish that they are dummy dum dums who can't communicate and hate each other and are being ridiculous and breaking the rules that their mom set for them, and everything's going crazy. And it's like, the show is so much deeper than it lets on, and I wasn't emotionally prepared for it because I was like, oh, silly, can't be funny series with dummy dum dums. And now my heart is shattered.
Oh gosh. Don't you love when that happens?
It's such a good show, but also it's emotionally ruining me right now.
Yep, they do that. They
So,
do that. They like to torture us.
yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's worth it, but I'm not having fun anymore.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I keep seeing it around and like I waver with if I want to watch it or not because it's not necessarily like it's one of those plots that I'm kind of like iffy with. Like I can get on board sometimes, but not always. So I'm like,
Yeah,
let's just see how it ends before I decide if I'm gonna watch it.
that is very fair. I should have waited to see how it ended before watching it. But I saw Seeking, I saw JJ. I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm not super familiar with the side couple, but I'm loving Surf
Hmm.
and Java. Like they're a fun little pairing, and I'm like, this is great. And I was wildly underprepared for how much the show would ruin my life. So
What are you
I
gonna
watched
do?
5 episodes of it in a day and a half, if that tells you where I'm at with this.
Okay, this is perfect because this leads right into my next one, which I watched
Okay.
6 episodes in one day, not even expecting to really like it, but I was like, I'll just give it a try, like see what it's about. And that's Me and Who. And it's a Big Park series, which I haven't watched their other series either. So it was like my first time seeing anything with them. And basically we follow this guy who gets in a car accident and wakes up in his body, but not. So he wakes up in like an alternate universe where he looks the same, but he's like a totally different person. And he is like, he was poor in his original life. So now he's in the body of this guy who's like, his family's super rich, he's wealthy, he's like, luxurious, like brat, like diva type character and he's engaged. So he's like, oh no, what do I do? Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, and everyone around him just thinks he has amnesia, right? Because he got in this accident. So like, oh, you have amnesia. Like, we'll take care of you till you remember. And then we find out that his fiance can read minds. So as soon as he woke up, his fiance knew it wasn't his actual fiance. Right. So, but they're getting married kind of out of like business convenience. Like, it's like a complicated marriage. Like, that one didn't really like the other, but they're just kind of doing it. So, his fiance is kind of like, I know you're not who you're supposed to be, but I'll teach you how to act like him. so we can pull this off and we'll just get married because I need to get married so that my parents don't like marry me off to somebody else and then we can get a divorce. It's fine, whatever. So we're watching them like have this fake relationship, but him also pretend to be somebody else. And then his fiance's mom is like, I think this is all fake. Like you're just a gold digger. So sends like a spy to go watch them and like live with them, like this butler. So they have to pretend to be totally in love and like all, and it's like, oh my gosh, like it's so many layers. And then obviously they do actually fall in love, but there's also that level of like, he's in somebody else's body. Is he gonna stay there? Like what is happening? Like like what
Oh my
what is going
God.
on? I I literally watched 6 episodes in one day, and because I watched one, I was like, "Oh, this is great." Like, I'll watch the next one. I'm like, "Okay, now I need to know what is going on here. Like, what is happening?"
Okay, I watched part of one episode and I had to run and do an errand and I didn't get to finish it. So now you have me so intrigued and so obsessed that I'm like, I have to go watch it.
It's so interesting. It's so like, ooh, and Big Park are like so great together, and like their vibe
Yes.
too, because it's like obviously they're faking it, but then over time
Mhm.
you can see them start to like actually like each other, and the whole mind reading part, ooh, it's juicy because it's like he is like, here, I give you this thing so other people can't read your mind, but just don't touch them because then they'll be able to read your mind. So you have these moments of like the one character forgetting and like touching and then thinking something, and then the fiance would be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you read my mind again. Like, it's so good. It's so cute. It's so
It
good.
sounds so good. I'm so underprepared for that and I
It's
really want to
amazing.
watch it now.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I was not expecting to love it as much as I did, but I just like couldn't stop. I'm like, I need more. Like I need to know what is happening and where this goes.
I'm gonna have to binge it. It sounds so good.
It's great.
I gotta watch it. So I think for me, that was like all the series that I had in terms of like things I watched this time around.
Hmm.
And I did very little reading this month, but there is one thing that I read. And I think I messaged you about it at one point because I was losing my mind over it. So I read the book Sky Daddy, which is absolutely unhinged. And one thing about me is my hyperfixation with my autism is disasters. So, like, as a kid, I was big into Titanic, but like at this stage in my life, one thing I do is I fall asleep to like explanations, like pilots breaking down what happened in different plane crashes. So for me, like that is like my comfort content. Not that I find
Hmm.
like the crashes comforting, but like hearing the like why this happened, how this happened kind of thing. Completely my style. I love airplanes. I think they're amazing. Um, but the way that I love airplanes is very much a like admiration kind of thing. In Sky Daddy, we have a main character who loves airplanes in a very different way, as in she is like attracted to them.
Hmm.
And she has it in her mind that she is going to marry an airplane. And the way this is going to happen is that a plane will choose her and crash, and she will be married to it in all eternity when she goes down in a fiery crash in this plane. And so for her, her entire month schedule revolves around saving up enough money at her day job where she does like flagging content for hate and harassment for a social media site. She saves up enough money to go on one flight a month as just like a commercial flight. She spends her evenings going and sitting at the airport bar and eating the cheapest thing on the menu so she can watch the planes come in and like land. And the best thing is when she is talking to anyone, she will sit there and be like, he had a face kind of like an A380. And so you could like, she describes people by way of like how they resemble planes because
Hmm.
all of her life is like completely through planes. So what happens is her only real friend invites her to a vision board brunch where they decide that they're going to basically get together with a bunch of this friends, other friends, and present what they want for the next quarter of their life. And she is acutely aware that she is like very, very strange and her desires are very, very strange. But what she begins to do is put together vision boards that hint at what she really wants, but also don't give away the fact that she is attracted to planes. And so she'll put like pictures of planes and people will be like, "Oh, you're interested in travel. Well, maybe next time put like the destinations." And she's sitting there like, "I don't care about the destinations. Like I put the planes on there for a reason."
Hmm.
But like, "Yep, you're right. I'm totally interested in travel." Or like she'll kind of think about how she wants to advance in her career so she can have more money to have more flights. And so she puts like her boss at work, but then things start happening where she runs into her boss at work and he's like, "Let's take a flight. Like, I just want to get out of here." And so she finds ways to like get the things she wants by manipulating and interacting with the people around her. But I came to this story for the planes. And I left this story feeling amazing and like so seen because this character is so freaking autistic. Like, it is ridiculous. And she will sit there and describe her interactions with people. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so seen. This is amazing. She very much talks about her like interactions in terms of like relationships and sexuality and things with humans from a way that she's like, this is weird and awkward and gross and I don't like this. And as an ace, like Arrow Ace person, I'm like, I feel so seen here. And I know that she is not Arrow Ace. She has like sexual attraction to objects in the
Hmm.
planes, but the way that she interacts with humans on that level is like, I feel very seen. And so I came to this book being like, planes, quirky romance. This is so fun. And I left being like, oh my God, I feel seen as an autistic person, as an Arrow Ace person. It was so good. I love it. 10 out of 10, no notes. It is so ridiculous. It is so over the top. I was laughing so much. I got it from the library and I'm like, I have to buy it because I need to annotate it. There's a million
Yeah.
things that my brain was like thinking about. So, so good.
I mean, it was only one read, but it was a good one.
Yeah. It was the best read that I've had in a long time. It was like if I could rate a book more than 5 stars, I would rate this more than 5 stars. Like it was literally written for me. I was like,
Yeah,
this is my book now. I love this book so much.
that's amazing. I didn't do much reading either this month, but interestingly, we had like a cool crossover happen. Um, so there's two booktubers that I really like that I watch all the time, Books and Lala and Meg with Books. Um, and they do like really cool reading vlogs where they do like challenges. So a lot of times they'll be like reading books with bugs on the cover or a spinner picks my TBR and like all these kind of really cool like fun challenges. But Lily from NMix actually went on an interview and was talking about books and mentioned both of them that she watches them and I was like,
Oh
hello?
my God.
K-pop watching my booktubers? Like, wait a minute.
That's amazing though.
Yeah, and this is
Like
actually
that is
funny
so
too.
specific too.
It's funny too because we were literally just talking about how we wish more idols would talk about reading and like talk about the
Hmm.
books that they read or just the fact that they do read. Because there are some that like we know have mentioned, like we know Ming Hao reads a lot, and like certain ones like have mentioned, like we know Seonghwa reads too, but like they don't really talk about reading. Like we don't really know
Yeah.
that like they read a lot of books, and I think Lily was saying that she reads like 60 books a year or something. And like
Oh wow.
I'm like, hello, I need these idols to tell me about the books they're reading. Like hello?
Yeah. Give me
Like
a
I
book
want to
list.
know. But that was really cool.
I
I
love
was like,
that.
wow, the worlds are, and it's also interesting too because Books and Lala is in Canada. So as a Canadian, I was like, oh, cool. Like,
That's wild.
yeah.
Well, and also there was um Kenny from Universe also mentioned a
Mm-hmm.
very specific book.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. So
Yeah.
that was a big thing.
It's funny too because like I sent it to you and you were like, "Oh yeah, I remember he
Mhm.
mentioned that." And it's actually Jordan Green, who's an author that I've interacted
Yes.
with before. And I was like,
Yeah, me too.
that is so funny that like his book is the book that Kenny was reading and like called it out as
Yes.
like this was a really good book. And I'm like, "Wait, wait, wait, I know this author. What is whole
Yeah.
it was K-pop book week. Like I don't
It really was. It was like K-pop artists like actually interacting with books and reading books and like the fact that Kenny like talked about it on the live and everything. I'm like, oh my God.
That's actually even Ten and Yang Yang went on vacation and they did like a couple vlogs of it. And on the plane, Ten was talking about the book he was reading and like kind of holding it up. So I was like trying to like sneakily figure out which
Wait a
book he
second.
was reading. I think it was like a Dolly Alderton book. I don't know which one it was, but I was like, Ten, give me your reading list, please. Hello. I want to I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to read what you're reading.
God, it really was like idol book, like it was like a book fair
I
from
know. If
K-Idols this time.
If this is a trend where idols start talking about reading and what they're reading, I'm going to be so happy. Like, I'm going to be just reading everything that they're reading just to know. Like, I just want to know, like, what are you
Mhm.
into? What do you like? So
My
cool.
library is about to be like so annoyed with the number of requests I will put in if we get a book list from any kind of idol.
I know. I would love it. It would be so great. I want to
Yeah,
know. I'm so curious.
I
Okay.
love it.
My last thing that I have to talk about, because I already talked about it at the very beginning, which is
Yes.
me having to get up to watch Steel Hearts Club because I'm still obsessed with it.
Yes.
Um, if you didn't watch our last wrap up where I talked about it already, it's basically a like band survival show. So Mnet gets all these musicians together and they have to swap up into different bands and do a cover or an original song and they get votes, survival show stuff. But I don't know, like these musicians, they're so young, but they're all so incredible. Like every single performance is so good, and I feel so bad that any of them have to get cut because I'm like, they all deserve a chance. Like they're all so good. This is stop it.
Yes.
And they changed up the voting system now, so you have to pick 8 people regardless of position, which is so hard for me because I literally have like 5 people that I actually like, and the rest are kind of just like floating. So like choosing 8, I'm like, I have my faves. I don't know who else to
Yeah.
pick.
You
Oh,
mentioned they're all young, but one of them is a babier baby than the others.
yes, my favorite little baby. Hagiwa,
Yes.
he's now 3. He had his birthday this week. He's 3 years
Yes.
old. It was so cute.
He's
So
so big.
in today's episode, one of the bands, they had 2 guitarists, and the guitarist had a little like chemistry moment, little like romance, kind of like one leaning over the other while the other was like on his knees. And Hagiwa was watching backstage with his team, and somebody literally like covered his eyes, being like, "Baby is too young to see this."
He's little.
It was so cute. And then last week, because they his team won the like top vote, they got like facials. They got to go do like skincare. So they did a thing where they like I guess analyze your skin to see who has the best skin and like what you need to like fix about your skin. So the team was kind of asking the like woman there that was helping them like, "Oh, who has the best skin?" And she's like, "Oh, well, Hagiwa because he's a baby." Like obviously. And he went in like full mask into the like machine to like scan his face. And then they're like, his teammates were like, "You can't do any skin treatments because you're too young. Like your skin is too young. You're not allowed." It's
Love
so
it.
cute. I can't. I can't. It's adorable.
They lean so hard into his toddler aesthetic, and I'm obsessed with it.
The
Like,
dedication, like the commitment to the bit, I'm like, I'm here for it. I love all of it. You are a 3-year-old baby. Like that
yes.
baby.
Yeah. Like, you can't tell me that there's a grown man behind that mask. I don't believe it.
No.
He is a toddler.
No, he is a 3. Like
Yeah.
there's no other
Yeah.
explanation. And it's weird too. My conspiracy theory that obviously is not true. His
Yes.
Hagiwa's birthday is the same day as Shiyu's birthday from Makio, one of my favorite J-rock bands. And I'm like,
Yes.
weird, we never see them in the same place at the same time.
I know. It's
Like,
giving Clark Kent and Superman.
obviously not, because like there's too many
Yeah,
like differences, but it would be so funny if like they were actually the same person. I don't know what I would do.
I know. Because there are like, for as different as they are, and as obvious, like, as we're not saying that they're the same person, there are so many similarities. Like, they both do double kick. They both, like, are super expressive. They
Hmm.
both share a birthday. Like, there's so many things that it's like,
The
wait a
overlap,
second.
like the fact that they obviously are different people, but the overlap is so strange because like, okay, same birthday, they both have double pedal, they're both incredibly fast, like so
Hmm.
fast, and then they're both super expressive. We're like, not all drummers are very expressive, and they're both very expressive. I'm like, I don't,
Hmm.
the math isn't mathing here. Like,
I
who,
know.
what?
It must just be something about drummers born on that day.
It must be. I
And
think
I'm
it's
just
just.
like,
And then this
never
week,
seen them in the same room.
Hagiwa, their team did like a funk song, and like he's not used to that, obviously. Like obviously he's not used to playing in a band because he plays by himself, but he's also not used to
Yeah.
playing funk. And like it was so cute. He worked so hard with the other Japanese member, the bassist, to like practice getting like a funk style and like make sure it fit. Like they're just so cute. I can't. And next week, everybody's doing a collab with somebody else. So they have like a rapper coming in. They have like, I think, ballet dancers coming in. One team has to work with a saxophone player. Like, it's wild. I don't know
Oh
what's
my
gonna happen.
goodness.
There's
I
drama.
love it.
It's great.
It's wonderful. I love because I'm not able to watch the show like as it happens because that's just not something that like I have the time for right now. But I love the fact that you like send me all kinds of clips of everything that's happening and I get your reactions the whole time. Like every single time I'm like, yes, it's Steelheart's Day because it's like all of a sudden I've got like new clips of the baby and I've got new clips of everything happening and I've got like new music and I'm
I love
so here
too
for
that
it.
like you're not watching it, but I'm messaging you as if you're watching it. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're on the first team. They're doing this. Ooh, they did that. Oh, this person's doing that. It's like you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm
I'm
like
here for it.
acting like you know exactly what I'm like, oh, now they're doing this. Oh my gosh, they're having a fight here. Da, 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 da.
That's just our DMs, though. That's just like how it goes.
Yeah. Do you have anything else for our wrap up?
Basically, my other things are very quick things. First of all, Lisa from Blackpink is, and I hate to call her Lisa from Blackpink because a lot of ways, like Lisa has established her own solo career, but they announced that she is being added to Fortnite Festival, which
Mm.
I don't play Fortnite. My kid sometimes plays Fortnite. Um, I watch him play sometimes. Fortnite Festival is more of like their rock band style thing or like Guitar Hero-esque kind of gameplay. But a lot of times the purchases that you make of like emotes, character customizations, things like that, you can use in traditional Fortnite also. But they've announced that they're going to collab, so I'm excited to see what dances there are going to be in the emotes. I'm excited to see the songs that they're going to choose. Um, I might have to start figuring out how to play Fortnite Festival solely for the fact that Lisa's going to be in there.
Yeah.
I was very heavily swayed because they added Bouncy as an emote a while back, but
Mm.
like nothing else ATs.
Mm.
But now we're going to get like several things that are Lisa inspired. And I'm like, maybe it's time for me to figure this game out a little bit.
Now is the time.
And the other big thing that happened is obviously Stray Kids released Do It. So we have another thing from them. I feel like their rapid release schedule is maybe to prepare us for the fact that like some members are probably enlisting pretty soon.
Hmm.
Um, because they have fed us this year. Like we've gotten so much from them and I have not even been able to properly keep up. But they planned this so far in advance that it turns out like several months ago on like online, they asked Stay, would you prefer champagne shower or confetti rain? And like the overwhelming vote was champagne shower. And so after the release of Do It, people started piecing together that the Do It music video has a confetti rain scene of like pink confetti raining down. And Celebrate has a champagne shower at one point. And so they were
Mm.
basically asking us, which album do you want first? Do you want the replay tape? Do you want um, the album? And so it was kind of wild that like they just sort of said, which one do you want? And now it's like, oh wow, if we would have said like Confetti Rain, we would have gotten Do It first.
Yeah, that's
And so
really
it's weird that like
cool.
they had it all planned. Like they're always so far ahead of us. And I feel like we sometimes look at it as like, oh, they've written new music in this like 3 month span. And it's like, no, they did this ages ago. They've had this planned, they've had it photographed, they've had the music videos filmed. They're just banking this
Hmm.
content and they're like so far ahead of us. And I can't keep up with the fact that like if you look at things like their hair or their styling or whatever, it's like, oh, you had this planned months ago. And I'm just not used to that.
Yeah, they've really got they have like a 6 month to a year like plan of everything already down and they just oh that's banked we can decide to do it now or do it later like
Yeah, and like they told us at the beginning of the year what all we were going to be getting from them this year, but I guess like because they're vague about it, it'll be like you're getting X number of albums, you're getting X number of show dates, you're getting and so it's like you know what's coming, but
mm,
like you don't know what's coming.
yeah.
And so now that it's released, it's just amazing. And the color scheme for this one is pink and black, which is kind of going back to some of the other color schemes they've done. And I love when Skiz is in pink. It looks so good on them. It suits them so well. So just like, yes, pink again. I love it.
Nice. That's good. That's
So
exciting.
yeah, those are my other two, was just like music related this time.
It's fine. We had an interesting month, I think.
Yes.
A lot of good shows, but not a lot of anything else, really.
I know my media consumption has been wild this month.
Hmm. It has. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know where the days went, but we're here.
it's crazy.
So let us know if you've watched anything that we talked about, if you're liking any of the currently airing shows or not. If you're not liking them, let us know that too. Tell me if you're watching Steel Hearts Club. I need to know. Who's your favorite? Who do you vote for every time?
Tell me literally how to play Fortnite because I have no idea.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
need
Leave some
help.
tips.
I need help.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.